That's compulsive game of the O.C.G and I'm here playing, you guessed it. Salt and Sacrifice. Oh, you can bolster artifacts. I totally forgot about that. How do you do that? Oh, you can basically take one thing from another. That's kind of cool. Well, and then I can grind it down into smaller parts. Well, that's not bad. I can combine memories. Huh. Okay, let me see. I need to take a look at some shit. Oh, hey, how's it going? Well, damn, calling me a fucking hoe. I'm sorry. .9 max health, fire defense, 36 force recovery, max health. Yeah, I know that feeling, man. I recently just got up. It's my mom's birthday today. Max health. Oh my god, such a fucking goober. No, I know, man. I'm just fucking with you. Does it allow me to purge artifacts I'm using? Because I kind of want to make sure it doesn't do that. Okay, no it doesn't. Thank God for that. Well, regardless, man, it's good to see you. How's things going with Valhalla? Yeah, that's true. Well, it's actually my mom's birthday today, so a lot of stuff going on. That's great. There's a lot of fucking content in Valhalla. Like, it's actually kind of insane the amount of effort that's put into it. And like the fact that it's free is just insane. It definitely could have been a paid DLC, and nobody would have been. Like if they had charged $10 or $20 for it, I would have been fine paying that. Like it is, you know, it's worth being a paid DLC. So the fact they gave it away for free is really fucking dope. Fucking poison. Wait a minute. Don't I have... Yeah! That was fucking wild. I was freaking out when they did that. I thought they were actually gonna kill him. I'm like, fuck no, don't do this to me. Because if Mira had died, I would actually be really upset. Mira might be my favorite character in the entire game. And I fucking love the way the relationship develops, where he basically becomes Kratos' best friend. Like, it's just really wholesome, seeing how he goes from barely tolerating him to, like, he's basically the person that Kratos trusts the most, and goes to him for advice. I think shit like that is so cool. Then again, I also like Atreus, and I was totally fine with his playable sequences. And in the Ragnarok, a lot of people did not like his sequences, and thought that the stuff with him in Jotunheim was the worst part of the game and the worst part of the series. I disagree. I liked all the stuff with Atreus. And it's not like the game is all Atreus. And they've even talked about doing like a half sequel like Miles Morales. But with Atreus, you know, like another Norse game, but with Atreus. And you know what? I would buy that, and I'd be okay with it. Oh, fuck. Fucking poison, man. The only thing I don't like about Atreus is less to do with him and more to do with how his kid was set up. Because since Atreus leaves at the end of the story, you can never place him again after the end. They had to make all of Atreus' areas super linear and never return to them. So there's like so many cool areas in Muspelheim, in Niflheim, in Jotunheim that you never get to revisit. And Thrud's about 15, 16, I believe. Loki's 14 during the events of Ragnarok. He was 11 in God of War 2018, and it's been 3 years. Thrud's slightly older. So, maybe 15, 16? Although, actually, she's quite a bit older than that. The actor she's based off of, they actually copied her appearance off of an actor. Like, literally, she looks just like the actor that plays her. Is in her 20s. She's an adult woman. She's like 23, 24. She's almost my age. So, she was in a Netflix show that I liked, what do they call it? Fuck, the name. What was the name? Fuck, what was the name? Oh my god. It's about the fucking Robinson. Danger Will Robinson. Lost in Space. Lost in Space. She played the daughter on the new Lost in Space. When she was actually a minor. But, you know, she looks like a kid, so... if she can convincingly pass as a kid, then, you know, some actors just look really youthful. Whereas Sonny Kuchik, the actor who plays Atreus, actually is that age. And he's actually one of the main reasons why they hurried to get out Ragnarok, and they made Ragnarok the last game in the that current thing, because they intended for him to be a kid for all of it, and he was quickly aging. And it took them like 4 or 5 years to make God of War Ragnarok, and by the time they would have done a third game, he would have been an adult. So they either had to recast him or rewrite the story, so they just said, fuck it, and we'll end it. Because, you know, he's already 14, 15 now, so... They actually had to change parts of the script of Ragnarok to accommodate him, because he was intended to be younger than he was in the game, and then he went through puberty as they were doing Ragnarok, and they even had to refilm some of his lines because his voice got way deeper. They could. They could. I do know, they definitely have hinted at it. They said originally they almost made him Egyptian in Egyptian mythology, and that the team was deadlocked on it, and that they literally decided with a coin toss. They said 50% of the team wanted to do Norse, 50% of the team wanted to do Egypt, so they flipped it, and it landed on Norse. So they already almost did Egypt anyway. So I could definitely see them saying, well, we did Norse, now let's do Egypt. But there's so many other things we could do, though, man. We could do Asian mythology. Like, there's so many. Fuck. The question remains, like, is the new God of War game even going to be on this generation? Probably not. It took them like 5 years to do God of War 2018, because they had to make a new engine, had to upgrade. So I'm gonna go on a whim, and I'm probably gonna say we're most likely gonna see the next God of War game on PS6, or at the very end of PS5. Because, you know, with Ragnarok, they could use a lot of the same assets. You know what I mean? It was still in the Norse world. I mean, obviously it wasn't a copy and paste. But if they went into Egypt, they'd have to have all new assets, all new gameplay. They'd have to figure out a new hook for the story, because obviously, Kratos and the whole father-son thing has kind of been done. I mean, Atreus might even be in the new game, but that's not going to be the point anymore, because they had the whole father arc. Atreus is doing his own thing. And that's kind of the whole point of that story arc, is kind of, you know, coming of age boy. So they have to figure out new gameplay. They have to do entirely new assets. You know, but then again, they might not. Because God of War Ragnarok is really very much a PS4 game that got bells and whistles on PS5. They improved the frame rate, they improved, like, assets, textures, draw distance, but pretty much it is the same game. So it's really a PS4 game that got bells and whistles. Nothing wrong with that, because it still looks amazing, and it came out very early in the lifespan. Same with Forbidden West. So they could say, fuck it, and do a PS5 God of War, because it would be the first truly PS5 God of War. Conversely, we could also get that in the Atreus game. Because if the Atreus game is coming out in the next year or two, then I would heavily expect it's not going to be on PS4. Sony has already said that they're not doing any more PS4 games, big first-party exclusives. God of War Ragnarok was the last one. So all their games going forward are going to be on PS5. So with God of War Atreus, or whatever it's fucking called, being a PS5 exclusive, I would expect a leap up in graphics. So maybe we could get much later down the line an Egypt game, and we could get an Atreus game to bridge the gap, kind of like how we got Miles Morales in between Spider-Man 1 and 2. I mean, basically the same way he went from Greek to Norse. Although they only briefly touched on that, so. In the world of God of War, they're all connected. So that could be how they do that. So honestly, who knows? Honestly, it's just whatever fucking thing they write up. But there's so much they could do with the Egyptian mythology, man. All these different universes. Yeah, I hope so too. And I think that that's probably very likely. Because you have to remember, Mimir is not from Norse mythology anyway. Mimir is literally from Celtic mythology and from Celtic stories. Okay? So he already was not a Norse character anyway. He doesn't even belong there. So, with him not being tied even to that mythology, I could easily see him taking, Kratos, taking him along with him. And yeah, I hope so as well, because I really like Mimir. And you want to know what's really cool? And it's something that shows the versatility of the actor. The guy who plays Mimir is also the actor that plays Celebrimbor in Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. Well, in the English version, anyway. I'm not sure about your language or other versions, but the English actor for Mimir is the same one that voiced the English Celebrimbor. So he can play a good guy and an asshole. And I mean, he's played a bunch of stuff besides that. He's a video game voice actor. But I'm saying, in general, those are the two roles he's most widely known for, Mimir and Celebrimbor. And even though he's an asshole, that's kind of the point. So he did a good job there. He's consistently delivered good voice work. I do love this game, but this is very much a where the fuck do I go game. Yeah, it could take a while. It really depends. You may be right. And, the pandemic did actually buy a lot of time for PS5, extra time. because it was so hard to get one that it almost lengthened the development cycle. 2023, even though it's technically the third year, honestly almost feels like the first year of PS5. And the first year where it really took off with high-profile exclusives. So, yeah, there's definitely a sizable chance that that happened, and that the pandemic brought us a couple extra years. So we'll see. Like I said, it could happen. But I also know that the new God of War games have taken a lot of time to make, and console generations only last so long. Last 2 or 3 console generations have been about 7 years. PS3 was 2006 to 2013, 7 years. PS4 to PS5 was 2013 to 2020, 7 years. But then, like I said, it's lengthened, so it could be 8 or 9, maybe even 10. So we'll just have to see. Obviously, I would like to not have to wait fucking 8 years, but you know, good game takes time to make, and they made a fucking great game. A lot of people are upset that they canceled The Last of Us multiplayer. You know, I gotta be, like, honest with you, man. I don't care. I know that sounds, like, harsh, but I never was interested in The Last of Us multiplayer, ever. I never, I'm sorry, I played it, like, once on PS3. I didn't play any of the Uncharted games multiplayer. I came to Naughty Dog games for single player. You know, and I understand for some people it's bad. I know a lot of people who really, really liked the multiplayer in The Last of Us. Factions. But honestly, I never cared for it, so the removal of the cancellation, I guess, of the multiplayer doesn't bother me. And after hearing why Naughty Dog did it, I actually support it, because they straight up said, if we had continued to do this multiplayer game, we would have had to have abandoned our single-player games. It just grew too ambitious. Yeah, I played it maybe once or twice, man. I not enough to judge, but no, I wasn't a fan. When I play a Naughty Dog game, I play for the single player. Full stop. So, with that being said, you know, I understand it hurts people, but they said, you know, if we had done this, we would have had to become a live service studio and give up what we're known for. Because that's, you know, obviously what they're known for is single player. So I understand that they're not wanting to get rid of their fucking bread and butter. So, and there's so many live service multiplayer games out now anyway that we don't need more. I just hope that we get The Last of Us 3. Seeing as how they've already said the script is fully written. And I'm looking forward to Last of Us 2 Remastered. Since it adds a bunch of new content, adds fancy PS5 bells and whistles, and it's only $10. People are trying to say Naughty Dog's greedy. I really disagree. It's adding 3 new levels. It's adding new costumes. It's adding an entirely new game mode. It's adding a guitar free play. It's adding a PS5 version with bells and whistles and upgrades to the graphics. So asking for $10 for a bunch of new levels, a bunch of new content, and a graphical upgrade, I think is fair. And even if you've never owned it, you have to pay $50. So it's not even the full price of a full game. So even if you've never played it, it's still cheaper than it was originally, and that's with all the content. The original Last of Us 2, when it launched, was $60. So I think they're being more than fair, honestly. I don't see this as a scam or them being greedy or anything. Yeah, the new ones, yeah, they do. Slightly. Not worth it. I'm not a fan of the slim PS5s, to be fair with you. Yeah, I need to get better armor. I really, really do. most of the slim systems that Sony has done have sucked. And on top of which, I think they said the new PS5 Slim costs more. So I think they want you to pay an extra $50. And it's not compatible with the old faceplates. So all the other like Sony faceplates you could get for PS5 you can't use on it. So if you own those, like I have a custom sticker that I put on my PS5. It's Marvel. I'll share a picture of it in the group someday. Can't use it, so it's just not worth it for me. And you know, I'll knock on wood. Joke, I'll knock on my head. But my PS5, I've had it for 3 years. Yeah, a couple days ago, I got it on December 1st. December 1st, 2020. It's now December 2023, and I've had no issues with it. Hold on. I'm knocking on wood because I'm superstitious. So my PS5 has, been great. So I'm not in a hurry to get a slimmer version that's more expensive and may or may not be shittier. Here we go. I was looking for that fucking door. The only problem is now I don't know where my fucking souls are. For the love of God. I'm sorry. Sculpt. That, I don't even... I don't even care. In any game I play, I say souls. I don't care what the explanation is. I don't care if they call it Blood Echoes and Bloodborne, if they call it, Grace. Lost Grace. Is fucking souls. Hey, I actually ended up back where I needed to be. Yeah. But you definitely will. That's like not even a joke, dude. It's only got like 600, 700 gigs, even with the new one. That's gonna go up fast. Most of these games nowadays are fucking huge. But don't get an SSD. SSDs are insanely expensive. Don't do that. Get an HDD and transfer the files, okay? That's what I do. I have two terabyte HDDs. And what you can do on PS5 is you can copy the files over onto the hard drive, and then when you want to play them, copy them back, and it takes a fraction of the time, because you're not downloading, you're just copying over. So a 100 gigabyte game that would take 4 hours to download, you can transfer in 10 minutes. Oh, then never mind. Because here, it's the opposite. Over here, it would have been like 3 times more for me to get an SSD. It's like triple the price. And like $200-300. I could not pay that on one fucking hard drive. Yeah, no, you should, dude. Fucking memory goes fast, man. I'm telling you. Okay? God of War is like 100 gigs. Alan Wake 2 is like 85 gigs, so let's say 90 gigs. Final Fantasy 16, 100 gigs. All these bigger games are fucking enormous. I really hope you do, man. I really hope you do. I'm rooting for you, dude. Shortcut! fuck, we're about to fight another boss. Oh my god, this boss gave me so much trouble when I fought it originally. I'll have to come back to that. I fucking hate that boss. I really do. Oh well, I'm right there, not a big deal. Yeah. Yeah, man, well, you know, your parents got you the TV, so they already got you the first part of it, so hopefully they'll come through in the second part, man. All you can do is hope. I'm sure your parents by this point know how much you want it. Yeah, let me fucking go back and try to level up a little bit before I do this shit. This boss fight really annoyed me earlier. I fucking hurt my arm. As you see me twist my arm a lot, I like hurt it like right there. Like the tendon. Sore. Not even from gaming, from other shit. Oh, but it still hurts. Let me see what new shit I can craft now. I killed that fucking fungus dude. Well, yeah, if you have to. It just depends on what you're gonna play, man. Honestly. See if I, yeah, man, well, you know, obviously it's up to you, dude. It's your space. If you don't want to do it, don't. I definitely understand platinuming those games is, you know, an exercise of frustration, as much as I love them. Because they're just like, they require you to get every item, every quest line. Like, they require so many playthroughs, and if you miss a single step in a single quest line, well, fuck you. And God of War 2 and 3 require you to do at least New Game Plus 3 because they count all the variants of the rings as the rings. So you got to get the ring, then +1, then +2. So yeah, I don't blame you, man. I almost did get the platinum in fucking Bloodborne, but I missed a weapon, like one weapon, and I would have gone to a chalice dungeon to get it, and I fucking hate the chalice dungeons. It's the only part of Bloodborne I don't really care for. What is it? Level... Level 2 Forbidden Glyph. Okay, I'm gonna have to fucking figure that out and get that next. So I may just... I don't know. I might just keep my shit the way it is for right now. Well, actually, can I upgrade my armor? My armor was not doing great, so if I can upgrade it... No, let me... well... I'll have to do that in a bit. I guess now I'm gonna go fight that bitch. Oh, it's this old, like, fucking granny. It's just... ugh, God, I hate her. She summons all these fucking puppets. And it's just like a... and goes invisible. It is frustrating. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit, that's right, I got it. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, by the time you get your PS5, you'll most likely be done with Ragnarok anyway, so... Not to mention the fact that if you get a PS5, Ragnarok has a free PS5 version. That's another thing I would make sure that you stay on top of, dude. Is many of the PS4 games you own have free PS5 upgrades. And I would be eager to get those and claim them as soon as possible. Like God of War Ragnarok, the PS5 upgrade is free. I think I could be wrong. It might be 70. Or a $10 upgrade fee. You know how they do that shit. I know for Horizon Forbidden West is free. And I know many other games are free. Like there's a list online you can look into that tells you which games have free upgrades and which ones have paid ones. And I would immediately check that out. Because you'd be amazed at some of the difference that the next-gen versions make, dude. Like God of War Ragnarok. Playing it at 60 frames a second is just amazing. Ow. That, to me, is my favorite part about next gen 60 FPS. It is, oh god, it's such a great experience. And you don't even know. It's so much smoother. Like, I can't even put into words the difference that 60 FPS makes, especially in a game like God of War, where it's all depending on frames and responsiveness. It feels so much better. And it makes you feel like, when you're going back to 30, like you're playing in slow motion. Ah, God, that old bitch. Well, I mean, there you go. Have you decided what game you're going to get for it? Fuck! Ah. What a bitch. Like, you know, what's going to be the first game if you get a PS5? What's the first game you get? Yeah. Day one that you get a PS5. What's the game? Great choice, man. I'm about to actually do 2 run-throughs of Alan Wake 2. About to do one more 100% run on standard, then do New Game Plus. Yeah, that's great. Plus, it's not, you know, like, you just basically have to do everything, honestly. It's not, like, insanely awful or anything. You just basically do most of everything. Get all the collectibles and shit like that. Some things you don't even need to do. Like, you can skip getting the Words of Power for Alan. You only have to get, like, 1 to get a trophy. Although I would recommend you get all the Words of Power. Because that's how you level up as Alan. Saga gets parts for her guns. Alan gets words. So while you don't need them, you want them. Because it is not an easy game. And all the upgrades for Alan help a lot. Yeah, no, that's definitely true, man. And $20 for the extra DLCs is not bad at all. Because the deluxe edition comes with the DLC, so you're getting extra stuff, but 2 DLCs and a bunch of costumes and shit for $20. I would pay $20 for the DLC anyway. Of course, when I get a game, I usually wait until the DLC is out before I get that season pass, but I will be getting the DLC as soon as it launches. Remedy also said they're going to be doing free DLC for it too. They're going to add new costumes and guns and free DLC just to thank people. So we're going to be getting the 2 paid DLCs, but we're also going to be getting free stuff as well. Whatever that is, they haven't really unveiled that yet, but they have said it's going to happen. Oh my god. Thank fuck. Hate that bitch. Oh god. And now we get the crystal. creates these pathways over air. Verdant Ruins. Tales of Iron? No, I have not, but I've heard of it. I'm pretty sure it's like a strategy game where you play felines and rodents and shit. Like animals, anthropomorphic animals. I mean, look cool. I'm a sucker for animals. Okay, I'm just not a big fan. It looked like a tactical game, like a strategy game. I'm not a huge fan of those. But you know, I'll never say never. I think so. I think so, yeah. But I don't really use those, so I'm not the person to go to, man. I've almost never had PlayStation Plus. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta keep heading up. Chase that bitch. Ow. At least I know where that fucker's headed. Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh my god. Oh, that was a close one. Oh man, that grappling hook saved me. Woo! Fuck, I gotta keep going around. I gotta keep going up. Shit. Did it have to teleport so far away? Jesus Christ. What an asshole. Yes, I'll be doing that in a little bit. After I chase down Fuckface. Oh, is it? Okay. Then yeah, I'll have to look it up. When I looked into it, I thought it was like a strategy game, like tactics or shit, like Final Fantasy Tactics. I didn't know that. If it's like a Souls-like, then yeah. Fuck, I keep forgetting about the traps. Yeah, I would highly recommend these games to you as well. Salt and Sanctuary is the first game, and then Salt and Sacrifice is the sequel, this one. And they're both fucking awesome. And usually really cheap. Oh, hey, shortcut. Well, at least there's that. I gotta keep going up. Hey, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Yeah, that's what I thought Tales of Iron was. If not, then I'm thinking of something else. Then yeah, I have to look into it. Definitely. No, definitely. Like I said, I thought it was like a strategy game, like top-down, yeah. There's another game with anthropomorphic animals like that has that, so I guess I got confused between the two. But yeah, if it's a Souls-like, definitely. I fucking love Souls-likes. I played a huge amount of them. So many. You know what? Fuck it. It's gonna make me devour the heart of one of these fuckers to proceed, so might as well just fucking do it. Get the one I was gonna get down there. Because basically this is a 2D Souls-like. But a really fucking good one. So... What the fuck is that? Okay. Oh, haha, okay. Finally, I found that shortcut. Sweet. Oh, I can't access that yet, because yeah. Oh no, okay. Like I said, I'm a big fan of both of these games, Salt and Sacrifice, and Salt and Sanctuary. They're both very different. This game has more of elements from, like, Monster Hunter. Hunting down monsters repeatedly, chasing them across regions to get better gear is very Monster Hunter-esque, where Salt and Sanctuary is more of a straight Souls game. And they have very different tones. They're in the same world, but they don't have the same story. But they're both great. And usually, like, $20. So, they're usually really cheap, relatively speaking, for the content you get. And they're made by an indie studio. Ska Studios. So. Okay, I already got that. Painter. And if you want to, you can play this whole game cooperatively with friends. So that's pretty cool. I don't really do multiplayer, but it's cool to have the option. I swear to God, I just saw that fucking thing, and now I can't find it. There it is. There that fucker is. Some people don't like the mechanic in this game of the mage hunts, having to track them down across the level, but it's kind of fun because they're like spawning different enemies and they get into fights with regular enemies. And I don't mind it because each one is different. Each fight is really different. They're not just the same fights over and over again. Each mage is totally different mage with different monsters, different attacks, like that. Fucking crabs, man. That's cool, man. Oh yeah, Dying Light also has a free upgrade. But that's not like a PS5 version you download on PS5. It just has the option to unlock the frame rate and have better modes. Dying Light 2 also has free upgrade, like a true native version. I love Dying Light 2. A lot of people shit on Dying Light 2. I honestly loved it. Start to finish. I love Dying Light 2. More than the first game by a wide margin. I thought it was fucking awesome. Oh, that's cool. I just see people constantly shitting on Dying Light 2, and I just don't understand it, honestly. I loved it. And they just keep making it better with frequent patches. Like, they're still unveiling tons of new content. That was so easy because I was over leveled. You can do a lot of the bosses in different orders. I would have done that earlier, but I forgot, so I was over leveled, so I just fucked this shit up. Oh, this fucking guy. That's right, yeah, I'll have to do that here in a sec. One more. Oh, fuck it, might as well. Oh, by the way, it's looking like the DLC for Elden Ring can come out in February of next year. That's also another game that has a free upgrade, but I wouldn't do the PS5 version. I do the PS4 version on PS5. That's how you get the best frame rate. Yeah, according to the rumors, it looks like the Shadow of the Erd Tree is going to come out in February of next year. I hope so. That'd be great. Okay. Well, we obviously feel very different on that, because I love Souls games. I'm going to play any of them anytime some new comes out. If it's a FromSoft game, I'm going to play it. God, I hate flying fucking creatures. Fuck. Oh, I'm right there. Fucking archers, man. Fucking archers. Oh, boy. Kill the Isle? Kill the ape? Well, I think you can if you're determined enough, dude. But whether you want to or not is up to you. If you don't want to do it, then don't. If you're no longer having fun, then, you know, no point. Really? You fucking, Alright, dickhole. Here, really quickly, let's see what you're saying. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. If you like what you see, you should like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, yeah. Definitely. No, I feel that, man. Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, God. So great. Story is so fucking great, dude. Bingo! And the fuck are you? Okay. Now I have enough souls to open the door to the castle. Yeah! Yeah. I feel you there, bro. Shortcut! Whee! Oh. Shit. Yeah. Well, that's good, man. Pay it forward. It was good to share with your family, dude. Definitely have respect for you there. Eee! Oh, hey, shortcut. Yeah, but I can't access this either. Because I gotta have that fucking... Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to come back here. Honestly. Because I can access the light bridge, but I can't ride that wind yet. This game definitely has elements of Metroidvania with returning to previous areas with new shit. And might as well do this. Ooh, shortcut. No, man. Fucking gremlins. Okay, man. I'll be here. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. I have barely any supplies left. I'm good. I got this fucker. Oh, you gotta be. I'm gonna take a